YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking to us about the Nigeria's 2023 presidential election, and we'll be addressing the topic: will Nigeria's election be a turning point towards a more prosperous time in the country? Nigeria is a country located in West Africa with a population of over 200 million people, making it the most populous country in Africa and the seventh most populous country in the world. It is a federal republic consisting of 36 states and with the federal capital territory. Nigeria has a diverse population with over 250 ethnic groups, each with its own unique culture and traditions. And aside from that, Nigeria is the largest economy in Africa, and it is considered to be an emerging market for the continent and in the world economy. Nigeria as a country has an abundant natural resources, which includes oil, natural gas, and minerals. Nigeria is one of the OPEC countries, and as a democratic nation, there are obstacles hindering the establishment of a strong democracy in Nigeria across all tiers of government. Political competition and communal, ethnic, religious, and resource allocation rivalries often incite conflicts in Nigeria. So this poses a significant risk to the country's democracy. And corruption is prevalent in the daily lives of Nigerians, because this is something that majority of Nigerians have to go through in terms of public sector, the security, like almost every agency of government in Nigeria, in one way or the other, have to deal with corruption. And while several government institutions lack the necessary capacity to execute their mandates and engage with citizens or the private sector, and also the civil society in Nigeria is inadequate in both capacity and resources to effectively push for a change and engage with the government. The 2023 general election is essential, and this is because of the challenges that has impeded Nigeria as a country, and it has affected the growth of the country in terms of politics, economic, and social development. And also, we can highlight key factors responsible for these challenges as the lack of good leadership and lack of good governance. So one may wonder, what exactly are the challenges facing the country? Like, what are the challenges specifically? Security challenges, corruption, economic growth, infrastructure, education, health, and political instability. How are they going to face these challenges, and what are the solutions that they have in order to solve the problems that Nigerians are facing? So in this 2023 presidential election, there are 18 presidential aspirants who are nominated by different political parties. However, among the 18 candidates, there are 4 front runners among them, and these front runners are those who will be discussing about in this video. Of course, the front runners include Atiku Abubakar and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Peter Obi, and the last one is Rabiu Kwankwaso. So these are the 4 presidential candidates that are front runner in these upcoming elections. So we'll be looking at what do they have for Nigerians and what exactly is their plans. How can they transform those plans to ensure that they address the challenges that Nigeria is facing, especially how this can be made to be the start of a prosperous period for the country. But out of the four aspirants, three of them are making the waves the most. So among the three of them that are making the wave the most is the Atiku Abubakar, who is a representative of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the aspirant, who is the representative of All Progressives Congress of the APC, and Peter Obi, who is the youth favorite. So we'll be reviewing the manifesto of these three candidates. So out of the three candidates that are leading the race in terms of the prospects in this 2023 general election, and the Atiku Abubakar will be the first one we'll be looking at. What did he have? He has outlined what he wants to do for Nigeria in his manifesto. So the manifesto of Atiku Abubakar can be summarized into three key points, and which is generated from his manifesto. So according to him, he said that it's going to provide the appropriate political leadership by building a strong, resilient, and prosperous economy for Nigeria. So that's the number one thing Atiku said he's going to do. Then the second thing the article said he's going to do in his manifesto is that he's going to establish a strong and effective democratic government that secures our people and provide opportunities for the people to realize their full potentials and allows great autonomy for the federating units. And it will give each region of the country a sense of belonging. So that's the second point that Atiku made that he's going to do for Nigeria. So the third mission statement of Atiku is that he's going to reinforce Nigeria's unity by promoting the spirit of cooperation and consensus among the heterogeneous nature of peoples in Nigeria. So those are the three goals or mission statements of Atiku Abubakar heading into this 2023 presidential election. So, who is Atiku Abubakar? Atiku Abubakar is a 76-year-old man. He served as he's the former vice president of Nigeria from 1999 to 2007. Atiku ran for president of Nigeria 5 times already. He ran in 1993, he ran in 2007, he ran in 2011, he ran in 2015, also ran in 2019. So this 2023 makes it the 6th time that Atiku Abubakar is running for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So that is who Atiku is and what Atiku having planned for Nigeria. So the second presidential candidate that we'll be looking at is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu also have his manifesto set. So the vision statement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is that he's going to build a nation transformed into greatness that will be the pride of Africa, a role model for all Black people worldwide and respected among all other countries. So that's the first thing Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he's going to do. Then the second thing he said he's going to do is that it will make Nigeria to become a vibrant and thriving democracy and a prosperous nation with a fast-growing industrial base, capable of producing the most basic needs of the people and exporting to other countries of the world. So that's the second thing he said he's going to do. Then the third one is that he's going to build a country with a robust economy where prosperity is broadly shared by all, irrespective of class, region, and religion. That is him trying to address the issue of national unity. Also, he said he's going to build a nation where its people enjoy all the basic needs, including a safe and secure environment, abundant food, affordable shelter, healthcare, and quality primary education for all. And the fifth thing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he's going to do if elected as the president is that he's going to build a nation that is founded on justice, peace, and prosperity for all. So that is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he's going to do for Nigeria. So who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Bola Ahmed Tinubu is an accountant, a politician who served as the governor of Lagos State between 1999 to 2007. He also served as Lagos to West Senator in 1992 during the Third Republic. So that is who Bola Tinubu is and what he said he would do for Nigerians if elected. So the third front runner in this upcoming election is Peter Obi, the favorite of the youth. Peter Obi manifesto is also robust. It's like an academic research. And the first thing that Peter Obi said he's going to do for Nigeria is that he's going to secure Nigeria, end banditry and insurgency, and unite the nation to manage the diversity such that no one is left behind. That is him trying to address the issue of insecurity and as well as national unity. Secondly, Peter Obi said he's going to shift emphasis from consumption to production by running a production-centered economy that is driven by an agrarian revolution and export-oriented industrialization. So that is Peter Obi addressing the mode of economy that is going to introduce if elected as the president of Nigeria comes 25th of February 2023. The third thing he said he's going to do is that he will restructure the country through effective legal and institutional reforms to entrench the rule of law. He will aggressively fight corruption and reduce the cost of governance while also establishing an honest and efficient civil service. So the first thing that Peter Obi said he's going to do is that he will leapfrog Nigeria into the first industrial revolution through the application of scientific and technological innovations to create a digital economy. So the fifth thing that Peter Obi promised Nigerians if elected the president of the country is that he's going to build expansive and world-class infrastructure for efficient power supply, rail, road and air transportation, and pipeline network through integrated public-private partnerships and entrepreneurial public sector governance. And Peter Obi also said he's going to enhance the human capital of Nigerian youth for productivity and global competitiveness through investment in world-class scholarship and research, quality healthcare, and entrepreneurship education. Peter Obi also said that he's going to conduct an Afrocentric diplomacy that protects the rights of Nigerians citizens abroad and advance the economic interests of Nigerians and Nigerian businesses in a changing world. So those are the 7 bullet points of what Peter Obi promised Nigerian populace if elected as the president of the country come 2023, come February 2023 presidential election. So Peter Obi is a businessman. He's also a former governor of Anambra State. He served between 2006 to 2014 as the governor of the state. So, having ruled out what Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Atiku Abubakar have promised Nigerians if elected the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come February 25th, 2023, it is important to note that the three aspirants, the three candidates, all have a sensible plan for Nigeria because Atiku Abubakar is an experienced politician in Nigeria, having been a vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for 8 years under the Obasanjo administration. And also, Peter Obi as well is a qualified, sensible aspirant because he had the experience of state management, and he understand what the concerns and the yearnings of the youth are. So he was the former governor of Anambra State for 8 good years with good track record of success and good governance. At the same time, Bola Ahmed Tinubu he also have a sensible plans for Nigeria because he have a very good track record of success, and he is widespread in terms of political influence in Nigeria. He's also the former governor of Lagos State for 8 years, and he made a very good impact in terms of development and also ensuring that democratic values is being upheld in the state. So all these three aspirants, they all have something in common, and what they have in common is the fact that they have what it takes in terms of governing Nigeria. But if we are to analyze and dissect how can they solve the Nigerian problems, the common man problems, and who is best for the job? Nigeria, as we know currently, is battling a severe economic and security challenges. There is inflation, people are suffering, there's no cash, everyone have one challenges or the other that they are facing in their family, in their personal life, in their careers. There's no job for the youth. People are yearning for so many things. Some people do not even believe in the government. This election is essential for Nigeria's future because a lot of people are facing different challenges, and they believe that this election is the hope. And aside from that, there is fear everywhere because of insecurity. There's kidnapping everywhere, and people are so scared for their life. So, for all those reasons, the 2023 election is essential. So, Nigerians don't want to get this wrong. So, please, when you go to the poll on 25th of February 2023, ensure that you put all of this into consideration. Make sure that you vote for the best candidate, the candidate that you believe in. So please be wise with your choice when deciding who you're going to vote for come 25th of February 2023. Think about all the problems that Nigeria is going through. Think of who among the three candidates have the best plan for Nigeria, have what it takes to improve the living conditions of the people and add value to lives positively in Nigeria. We should be fixated on the challenges that the ordinary people are going through we should be fixated and make our choices based on who we think is best fit for the office. You have the freedom to vote for whoever you want to vote for. The reason for all this advocacy is to ensure that you have the knowledge, then you will be able to make an informed decision as to who is best for you to vote for, who is going to improve Nigeria, and who is going to make life better for the ordinary people, and who is going to address policies that can change your life, that can change the life of the people that you care about. So these are the things that we should consider when voting on Saturday, February 25th, 2023. Thank you so much for joining me on this program. And if you like what I do, please like this video and subscribe. Remember to subscribe. And when you subscribe, please make sure to turn on the notification button just by the right. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again.